What up, y'all? What up, y'all? It's your boy AJ back with another one, man. Let's get this thing down to it. Finna get down to bed. Y'all tune in, man, but we gonna have fun. Let's go. Welcome into the chat. Welcome into the chat. We playing college football. Gonna have fun. Y'all stay tuned in. If you don't mind, hit a like on the stream, please. Go ahead and turn it up. Gonna get the whole world to see this. Oh, we got us one.
Welcome to the home of the Ohio State Buckeyes, Columbus, Ohio, and the old horseshoe on the banks of the Olentangy. As we'll see, the number 12 team in the country, the Alabama Crimson Tide.
Like I like to tell my people,
Team in the land, the Ohio State Buckeyes.
no matter we win or lose, we here to have fun.
I'm Reese Davis here with David Pollock and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. They're going to try an onside kick.
Oh, he already.
Not much drives more anxiety than
That's all we
waiting to
need.
see if the hands team can corral the onside kick. And they do.
We're going to do what he got to do. You know, get my team together.
This crowd bringing an ear-splitting welcome to their visitors. The give to the tailback. If you're going to play bad with tough, you're going to find out really early that you can handle the running game.
Yeah, they're going to check your shit. I mean, they're going to come in and they're going to give you a steady diet of it. Even when they've had great quarterback play and spread the ball out, it's still a physical principle. They're going to make you stop the run. And if you can't stop it, it can be a long game.
Relying on that running game, and it works for about 3 yards to the 31.
Oh, sneak over one.
After the productive first down play at 2nd and 6. Here comes the heat. And
I should have threw it. Should have threw it.
Release the pass is incomplete.
Should have threw it.
What a play by the defender that time, because he's matched up one-on-one man coverage against an outstanding wide receiver, and it's the defender who makes...
Turning it on. That will be enough to move the chains and give them a first down in the red zone at the 14.
And that's why, as the offensive coordinator, you've got to find as many ways as possible to get this guy going. Just get him the ball close to the line of scrimmage. Doesn't need to be a throw deep down the field. He's so dynamic when he has the ball in his hands. You saw it right.
Keep it simple and do what we do. We gonna keep it simple and do what we do, man.
What a great way to start this game. Getting the football in the end zone, getting it to your big play wide receiver. Nice job by this offense.
Yeah, dude, it just seems like this offense came out with a sense of urgency, right? They're playing with great energy, and it seemed like everything they dialed up on that drive worked perfectly. Really nice rhythm, really nice flow, and they cap it off with a touchdown.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll just take him in. This drive will start at the 25. Sophomore quarterback unleashed a cannon on that one. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Rushes on him.
We want all those. We want all those.
And I tell you what, you got a guy that is that good at dissecting the defense. You better get pressure. Nice job by the defense, hurrying and speeding up the process.
And he just flat dropped it. I think he wanted to run before he secured it. Now facing a 3rd and long. Looking downfield and say it. Quickly out.
Oh, no, I messed up.
That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45. The Buckeyes will hustle to the line.
And it's on third downs like this, if you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell
Stepping that 5.
really has a lot
Stepping
of
that 5.
He's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
Trying play action. Caught near the sticks. It's Smith.
Come on now.
Well, the offense just taking what the defense gives them there. There's a lot of cushion out in coverage. So that
Wake
was
up.
just too easy for the quarterback.
Do what you gotta do.
They pick up the first.
And the Buckeyes have it with a 1st and 10. Quick completion on the
Gonna keep blowing them up. They gonna slow down. They gonna slow down. It's just first drive. That's why I ain't worried.
All the way down to the 15-yard line. It's first down. Pulls and throws off the RPO. They'll spot the
That first drive, I ain't worried.
completion. Going to work work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Moves around.
Yeah, that's what we want. That's what we want. Right there. Tell Alabama to call me.
What he was thinking on that play.
Tell Alabama to call me.
Move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Got his man. He is stopped well short of the first down marker at the 15. And let's see what they do on 4th. Looking to throw. Fires to the
Oh, that's on me. That's on me. That's on me. But he shouldn't even better have no shot to the end zone. I like that though. I like that. I like his play call. I like his play call. I ain't mad at it.
It's difficult. You can give up a safe lead, get worried about that. The offense puts a great drive together. Great job executing. Great job getting touchdown.
Oh, what's up with the onside kick?
They're going for an onside kick. And the kick bounces out of bounds.
That's all it is. That's all that matters.
But they will draw a flag. To the air, it's Simpson.
You don't know who to guard.
Finds his man, it's Miller.
You don't know who to guard. It's sad.
He'll pick up the first down, but he got drilled on that tackle. Ball spotted at the 27, it's 1st and 10. From the gun, running back gets the give. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. Once first down, the defense thinks you might be running the football. You still can line up and get some movement at the point of attack and find a little...
A shot from the end zone.
Like those. We like those.
Made the grab in the end zone for the score. That score leaves you with a burning question. Who had that dude? Whoever it was wasn't close.
No, and the receivers able to run right by him and get to the end zone.
Tell Caleb down. He should have stayed in Alabama.
Build the fire and fill up the coffee pot and just about everything else in time before the guy decided he could get remotely close to it.
The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd.
We like those.
He'll bring it out, it's Graham.
We like those.
Running room, but not much.
That's that Mississippi boy.
Stopped at the 18. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Off the play fake on first down to throw.
What you doing? Oh, what's supposed to be a pick, bro? You tripped.
Time winding down in the quarters.
You had a whole pick and didn't even take
Nice
it.
passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same
That's crazy.
in time, in rhythm, creates the
There you go. That's how you play
to
it.
run another play.
Come on, man. Stop acting like a freshman.
On defense, that defender got to the football, was able to separate the receiver from the ball, and did it legally. Beautiful job.
Caught in the backfield, it's Jackson. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. We're through one, and what a back-and-forth battle between these two quarterbacks as we look at the stats. And they've swapped into the field, and we'll get it going in the second. They've got a first down here to open the period. They'll send the back in motion. Looking for a man. It's Sayed. He's going for it all.
That's on me. I shouldn't even try to. I shouldn't even try to go.
Touchdown, Ohio State. Looking for the tie with the extra point.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. If this quarterback gets to his
Too many mistakes. Too many mistakes.
these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between the quarterback and the wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
The Tide offense rolls onto the field. From the gun. Give on the inside.
We love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
Crimson Tide can dig into that playbook here on 2nd and short. They go to the ground. This time the defense was ready, and they stop him in his tracks.
You're going to stop the run game, you better be physical up front on the defensive line. They've got some maulers. They've got some dudes with bad intentions. Nice play there.
Look out, he's got room. There he goes. He'll come through on third down as he's got enough, and they'll mark it at the 23.
You ain't getting by all these guys right up the middle unless your offensive line and your tight ends and everybody is putting in the work up front, committing to blocking. The running back does a great job finding the hole, exploding. How about that nice, big, huge game? If I'm the OCs, let's call that one again.
They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion.
We just working.
Really good job working through his progression. Get it to him quickly, and the big tight end has a chance to run a little.
And a really good job by the QB throwing an accurate throw. I got to hit those guys on the move, on the run, so they can do this. They can catch the football, get upfield, and chew up some extra yards.
Picked up some of what they needed on first down. Now it's 2nd and goal from the 5. Dropping back, it's Simpson. Back's got it. Touchdown, Crimson Tide.
So we just driving down the field.
And that's why this running back is so dangerous. He's not just handing him off the football, but he's a weapon in the passing game. You see his ability to catch it, turn upfield, make me some find the end zone.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is through, and they're on top by 7. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. Now to make sure this kickoff team covers properly to pay off that last scoring drive. Fielded in the end zone, it's Graham. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Off the play fake on first down. They throw.
We like those. Man, we like those. Don't throw the ball in. Don't throw the ball in.
After giving up the safety,
that's the start we needed.
Out of the crowd, and now he's out of front. Guys, here comes that Alabama offense onto the field. They've been nothing short of spectacular so far. 3 drives, 3 touchdowns, and they'll try to make it 4. Oh, he's got some space. What a cut. Now he's loose. He goes out of bounds.
We working that boy to death.
Marking at the 24 in this defense. Its head is spinning. They'll snap it from the 25 here on first down. Miller with the ball. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Okay, that what you want to do? That what you want to do? I'm glad I can't make that call.
Give to the running back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock. The horseshoe is rocking, trying to help their defense on third down. Scanning the field is Simpson. Extending the play. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball. He's loose down the middle. Defense has it, they're on the move. Touchdown, Buckeyes. The defense takes matters into its own hands.
Man, defenses are always trying to force turnovers to get the ball back to their offense, make those big plays. You know what the cherry on the sundae is? When you force the turnover, the pill hits the ground, you scoop it up, and you take it all the way back to the house. Huge play for this defense.
And the extra point is good. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. Fielded in the end zone, it's Adams. Knocked down right at the 25, and I guess he breaks even, bringing it down to the end zone. They'll put this put in play for a snap of the drive from the 25. To the air on first down. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. To the air on second down. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
Well, on offense, no doubt, right? You've had success. You're throwing some tutties. Why not keep throwing it? They're going to keep being aggressive. You're going to have to do a better job, though, keeping this quarterback standing up.
Running behind that left side. Turning it on. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling there out to the 35.
You know, it's funny because that play worked out well, so the offensive coordinator, he looks like a cheat. But if it didn't work well, everybody's yelling, wow, that's a conservative play. What are you doing? It's third down.
The tie with the 1st and 10. Back to throw, it's Simpson. Oh, after him. Working that left side. He stopped at the 40, but it'll
That's a prayer.
here late in the half.
That boy did something.
He might want another play. They'll go to the ground. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. Got a little work done on first down, now back to the line. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Just a short pass to the tight end. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
Right, second quarter, getting closer to the half. Offense is still having a lot of success stringing some first downs together. Defense is going to need to figure something out before they get to halftime.
He's got it still on his feet. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient and put some points on the board before the break. The give is to Miller.
What? You turned, man. You turned.
Man, what great offensive execution. You talk about addressing a 2-minute situation and using almost all of the clock, adding to your lead, and creating more momentum going into the half. Great execution by this offense.
The extra point is good, and they have a 9-point lead. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And there will be no return on this one as the ball bounds into the end zone. Just enough time for one final play in this half. Looking to throw it, say it. Pressure coming.
We like him.
High and deep down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Ready to start the second half. Alabama will kick it off. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. Trailing by a couple of scores, they'd like to generate some confidence here early in the third quarter.
Down 2 possessions, the coaching staff met in at halftime, and they've probably scripted this opening drive. Just like they do at the start of the game, they've now got an idea of what plays they feel most confident in, what plays their quarterback is seeing the best to go out here and execute a scoring drive.
Well, and it's nice to get the ball first. Like, I got the first opportunity to close the gap a little bit, apply some great game pressure to these guys. So I think getting the ball first, driving down touchdown scoring right here would be huge.
The Buckeyes are in the hurry-up.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
Wants to go up top. Throws to the wideout. Complete downfield. They are finding soft spots in this defense. He's got it down to the 25.
That's a great job getting the first down by that guy. He's a big-time weapon. He's got the speed. He's got everything you look for in a wide receiver. And it's funny, you think about Ohio State football. Back in the day,
and the defense gets home. Yippee-ki-yay at the 35. And they went right back to the well, and that is a big-time answer from the defense after giving up the explosive play.
Yeah, it's a great job in sudden change, right, Reese? You give up the big one, the play before, so you hustle down, you get lined up. You have no idea what's coming next, but great individual by the defender to get to that QB.
Fires to the big fella.
Man, what is going on?
He gets across the 20 and finally out of bounds at the 19. They're in the red zone. Back to throw. It's Sayed. Unloads to the wideout. Snags it. Races down to the 2 and stops just short of the goal line as he goes out of bounds. After coming up with back-to-back explosive plays, here they are, first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater. Looking for just one more yard. It's second into the end zone.
That's good, bro.
Touchdown, Ohio State. Like a Thanksgiving turkey, they're just being harmed. No shot. They have no idea how to get in this quarterback's head.
He's on fire. Everything he's doing is working defensively. We got to figure something out. We got to try to do something a little bit different. Bring more pressure. At this rate, he's on so much fire. You might as well just send everything. Blitz everybody, live with the results, because everything else ain't working anyways.
So the kickoff team will come out after they turn in a score on that last drive. Coming out with it, it's Adams. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Here comes that Alabama offense. They're still holding the lead, but hoping to flex a little muscle on this drive. Fires to the wide.
Damn, that ain't no pass in the paint.
And by this stage of his career, you think a junior quarterback might take a little better care of the football. They're dealing with a second and long. Couldn't connect on first down. Now back to the air.
Oh, that's
There,
nice.
it's incomplete.
I love the job here by the linebacker. He just kind of floats and shuffling and he's waiting to see which way the quarterback's going to go with the football. Not able to snag it out of the air, but hey, batting it away, it's a big-time play.
To the air, it's Simpson. And as he throws, he's got an open man. And with that effort, they pick up a fresh set of downs. They have it at the 34-yard line. Alabama with a 1st and 10 here. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
The quick out. Got room to work. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down.
Man coverage when they get up in the face and hit hard. You want to be able to attack the whole field and get them leaning in one direction and then break outside like you did there. Nice out route connection. Nice chemistry between quarterback and wide receiver.
They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down.
This guy already has a touchdown. He almost had a second right there. You saw how good he is after he has the ball in his hands. Great job by the quarterback. A, finding him. B, getting it to him quickly. And then his speed and his God-given ability does the rest. He's got his offense. Great field position.
He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Back to pass. Grab behind the line. It's Miller. Touchdown, Bama!
We go. Keep it going.
Sometimes you hear people say that quarterbacks aren't tough. Watch that play and tell me that dude's not tough.
You can't coach that. That's unbelievable. To sit there with that kind of poise, knowing he's about to get smacked, keep his vision and his focus downfield towards that open receiver, that was absolutely tremendous.
They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. He'll bring it out. It's Graham. Stops at the 26, brought it out in the end zone, picked up an extra yard. They'll get this drive started on their own 26. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. Defense not budging. He's still able to get to the 29. The Buckeyes in the hurry-up. Back to pass, it's Sayed. Dances away by time. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the evaluation. Third down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They can really use a conversion, not to mention multiple scores. Grab near the marker. It's Jackson. He'll have enough to move the chains. It's first down at the 38.
For you coming into this game, if they throw completions and get first down, that's when they like to change up the tempo and go faster, seeing it here.
Pulls it in. It's Jackson.
Well, you've seen the last two plays now. This guy's versatility. You've seen why he might be playing on Sundays in the not-too-distant future. This guy can catch the ball. He's a big part of their passing game, and he's a weapon, and a guy this defense has got to be ready.
Second down, go to the air.
Oh, no, you can't drop that boost.
What a time that would have been for their first pick of the game.
Oh, and on defense, you just got to be able to finish that play. That defender had the football in his hands. He's just got to catch it. That should have been an interception.
I wasn't even paying attention.
They get him on the ground, and that'll be the final play of this third period. These two quarterbacks have produced as we check out their numbers after 3. They'll go back to work with a first down in the final period. Motion from the wideout. From the shotgun, the inside give. There he goes.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available in a second.
Soft spot in the middle. There you get him stopped, but the big gain has them on the doorstep. Let's mark it at the 13. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. Right down the middle.
Oh, ain't no way.
That completion has them right on the doorstep. They'll mark it at the 1. And the Buckeyes have it with a first and goal. Sends it back in motion. Defense way too anxious there, and they just hand them a first down with a penalty. And after that penalty, the defense is almost out of real estate to defend. It's first and goal on the 1. Quarterback sneak, trying to get a push. Sneaks it in. Before that score, considering last rights, now all of a sudden, they're not dead yet. In fact, they're feeling much better, and they're alive, and they've got a chance.
And I'm looking on the field right now. I'm looking at their sideline. They're energized, Reese. After that last score, all of a sudden, they believe they can come back and win this game. This is a totally different-looking team than what we saw earlier.
Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. To the air, it's Simpson. Finds his man, it's Miller. Still running at the 40. And he is marked out of bounds after another big game. His attack has no problem moving the ball with chunk plays. You love to deliver a punch on the first play of the drive. They've got it at the 46 on first down. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. The Crimson Tide just hoping at least to get some of the yardage back here on second down. That's reeled in to Williams. He's pushed out of bounds inside the 40 and the 38, and these guys are on the move.
Well, this defense is trying to find ways to disguise their coverage and mix it up, try to confuse the QB. It's not working. That last completion, he's now got over 300 yards passing.
Stop just inside the 30 and the 29. It's a 10-yard pickup and a first down.
You know what's interesting? At this point of the game, with the lead in the fourth quarter, the defense is expecting them to run the ball. Because they're putting so many guys close to the line of scrimmage, they're taking advantage, throwing it 2 straight completions now back-to-back.
Motion from the wide receiver. They'll keep it on the ground. They want this clock to move. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
And after that negative play on offense with the lead late in the game, I think there's still ways that you can be creative and run the football, but not be so obvious. So zone read type plays, fake dives, and pitches to the right to get outside, jet sweeps. You can find other ways to keep the clock moving, even though the defense knows you're going to run. Just didn't seem like the quarterback and his intended target were on the same page there.
Hang on, Sloopy. The Buckeye crowd alive on third down. Unleashes one deep. Touchdown, Alabama.
Good work. Good time.
Catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone.
That's number 2 on the day, having a day. I mean, you know he's going to catch the football.
You know he's going to make plays after he catches it.
Those guys that you feature and you find them and they produce like this. You keep them.
We're going to keep doing what we do.
The point is good, and the lead is 9 here in the fourth. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. How about that last drive? Just carved them up in the air, David.
Yeah, how about that quarterback? You gave him the ball and he delivered the goods. Great job taking apart the defense, Jesse, on that last drive.
He really did, David. I mean, that was a masterclass of just reading coverage and being accurate.
Big play out of the gate to start this drive, and here they come again. Snagged out of the air. Shoved out of bounds after a big gain. They'll mark it at the plus 42. Offense lines up for a 1st and 10 from the 43. Looking downfield, it's Sayed. He's going for the big play. He's got it inside the 15. They make the stop, but not before he sets them up with a 1st and goal from the 10. The Buckeyes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Bring in the heat. Touchdown, Buckeyes! And they add 6 more on the board with that trip to the house.
And listen, still a ways to go, but great job by this offense getting you back in the ball game. Now, we got a 1-possession game. We've got our score. We did what we're supposed to do. Now, how do we get this stopped? Now, the defense has to come up big and get me the rock back.
He'll bring it up. It's Adam.
Uh-oh. It's over with. That's the ball game. We out of here. Do-do-do-do-do. Woo, woo, woo.
They won't get him. It's a touchdown. That dude ought to have a lethal sticker on his helmet. Anytime he touches it, it can be a score. He touched it, and it was.
No doubt.
Unbelievable speed. And if you're back in for a kickoff, obviously, you got those wheels.
To be able to get guess what? No flags. You know it's going to count. Great job by the special teams being special.
And the extra point is good, and the lead is 9 here in the fourth. They're lining up to kick it off full of momentum after housing that last kickoff. The return will keep it inside the side. It's a great field position. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive.
We're going to keep the pressure on.
From the 15.
We're going to keep the pressure on.
Starts the drive trying to go up top. Throws to the line.
There you go. There you go.
By the big hit on first down, second down coming.
Take the pressure on.
Behind the sticks on second down.
Nah, ain't nothing wrong with your Wi-Fi.
Looking to throw it. Say it. Pocket breaking down.
We love it. All right.
It's been tough for this QB, and this
Come on.
very small windows to throw into, and he's been under some duress as well. It's hard to find a rhythm as a QB in those types of situations, and that's why it appears as though his team's going to be leaving.
I like that play. I like that play.
They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the first down. They have it at the 36. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. Here's the heat.
Fix it. Oh, no.
The interception all day, but they were lucky to get that one back here late. It'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Second down and throw it.
See those? We see him. We see him.
Here's a throw downfield.
What the fuck?
A sensational grab down the
Oh,
field.
man.
Try to at least put a positive spin on the end of this game. This is an explosive attack in that last big play as they set up first and 10 from 26.
That's what we. Yeah. Yeah. Ball game. Get to the outside. Outrun him. Outrun it. Oh, man. He's finna quit, though. That's ball game.
Picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there. Let's see if they can put together a drive starting from their own 28. Looking downfield on first down.
Again.
Ooh. He's got enough for the first down, and that ought to be enough to put them in victory formation for the rest of this one. This offense always looking for those big explosive plays, and now they've got it just inside the 30. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Timeout called by the defense, and the clock is stopped with 18 seconds left. The Crimson Tide just hoping at least to get some of the yardage back here on second down. Fires toward the end zone.
You can't drop that, man. Can't drop that.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You can tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you can see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
Looking to scramble. Oh, he's got some space. Inside the 50.
And that, my folks, is how you do.
Welcome to the home of the Ohio State Buckeyes. Columbus, Ohio, and the old horseshoe on the banks of the Olentangy.
I just played this
The
man.
number 12 team in the country, the Alabama Crimson Tide, taking on the third-ranked team in the land, the Ohio State Buckeyes. 48 Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollock, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. I guess they're not interested in kicking it away. They're lining up for an onside kick. Looks as if the hands team will be able to recover the ball. And he'll step out of bounds after a very... play. This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. Leaves it with the back. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Alabama pushing the tempo.
And man, it's nice to have a guy that is just better than your guys. Hey, no matter what play you call, man, how about him getting in the backfield quick, penetrating, using his quickness, and using his strength to get him to the ground. That is a ball.
Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down.
Well, there's the offense trying to take advantage of his running back speed. I like the call. Hand off to the left, to the outside. Put him in space and let him go to work.
The Crimson Tide rolling on the ground, tries to keep momentum going. Going for 6. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. The offense cashing it in on that drive. A methodical drive that they finish off by tossing it to the tight end.
And the tight end, I tell you what, this position that's involved so much, right? You see him move all over the field, where his ball to. You got to find this big fella, especially down in the red zone area. This is the guy they're going to target. They make the big play, get the touchdown.
And they pick up the extra point. Kicker knocked it right down the middle. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it out. It's Graham. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The RPO, it's complete. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there. They'll line up for a second down play.
Well, your opponent scored on their opening drive, so obviously no need to panic. But I know having been in this situation as a quarterback, you want to answer right away. So really good to see him making some nice throws here on their opening drive. He's going to try and see if he can get this thing tied up.
And I love when you understand when I'm supposed to put some RPMs on that football. You can tell he's thrown over the middle of the field. He knows he's got defenders there.
Turning it on! We've seen this from this sophomore, so dangerous after he makes the grab. The Buckeyes will have it 1st and 10.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on 3rd down. That's what you do.
It's inside the 20.
Come on, DJ. Wake up.
And he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line. And the Buckeyes are rolling down the field. Quick strike complete. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Looking for the score. Can't hang on in the end zone, and that one is going to drive him crazy when he watches it. It'll be 3rd down. Really need to pick up his conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. Under fire.
Let's go!
Loose football. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football.
This is a defense that prides themselves on getting takeaways, and with their backs against the wall, they're able to force the fumble and fall on it in the end zone for a touchback.
Miller with the ball. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
That looks like a really easy thing to do. Oh, the ball's just on the ground. Jump on it. That's an odd-shaped ball that bounces all kind of crazy ways. Great job by the defense covering that thing up.
Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. The give from the gun. Lowers that shoulder, delivers the blow. The Buckeyes want to crank the tempo.
Really nice run there, picking up the 1st down. Now they're right back up to the line of scrimmage, ready to go again.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
When offense starts to get inside the 5, defensively, I get more and more aggressive. I get closer and closer to the guy. I got to understand that ball comes out. It's tight windows. Really nice job.
Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Ohio State. A quick strike, just as we expected.
Yeah, and quick strikes are easy when you got such great field position. Obviously, when the offense starts in such a good spot, puts the defense in a bad position, and the offense takes advantage.
And they tacked on the extra point. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. Fielded in the end zone. It's Adams. They drag him down at the 22. He gambled for the big return out of the end zone and came up a little short. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. Looking to throw at Simpson. Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB. And that will be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter if they could have done it with second down coming.
Great coverage, and it's so hard when the ball's thrown down the field to stay patient, like not to grab the guy, not to start to overreact to the football. Nice job staying a little bit patient when the ball got there, deflecting it, not
breaks into the open. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down.
Yeah, a great job on the QB, finding the running back, getting the football where he can do some damage on the catch, and most importantly, get the first down.
Now from the 40, it's 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Here he goes breaking the pocket. And this crowd loves a good pass rusher in the line of Chase Young, the Bosa's jet still wagging. The Buckeyes can get after the quarterback.
Yeah, and when the crowd's going nuts like it does in the shoe, it just makes it easier to rush the pass. So the snap count is silent, it's predictable, and then you pin your ears back, and that's why they've had so many great pass rushers at Ohio State.
The horseshoe is rocking, trying to help their defense on third down. He's going to lose a yard on that one. I think we're about to find out if he's bold or reckless. Going for it, 4th and long from their own 41. Fires into traffic, intercepted. He stopped, not much on the return, but a whole lot in getting the football.
And I tell you what, when defenses play zone, all eyes are on the quarterback. You have a zone to drop to, but you're setting on the quarterback, reading his eyes. Great job by the defense, understanding the ball was coming out, breaks on the football, goes and makes the INT.
They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the second quarter. Absolutely nothing settled. Deadlocked after one period of play as we have a look at the stats. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Grabbed over the middle. It's Tate. Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking for a man. It's Saying. Under fire. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8. Off play action. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown! Quick strike through the air for the score.
Well, he's a matchup nightmare because of his size and his speed. It's so difficult for defenses to defend this guy. Nice job there working the post route. Really accurate throw, and it ends up being a touchdown.
And the PAT gives him a 14-7 lead. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. Now to make sure this kickoff team covers it well and not give back that last score. Fielded in the end zone, it's Adams. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. Holden finds his man on the left. Crosses the 30. And he's brought down after a nice gain. You can work your way down the field with these wide receiver screens, but also look for the opportunity to turn them into chunk plays later.
No doubt, you throw it quickly. You get it to him now. DB comes up, has to make a tackle. Now you think it maybe a little bit later on. So these plays, they're not huge plays all the time, but they can set up big plays down the road for your offense.
That's a good job by the drag route there, understanding his zone coverage. So instead of continuing to run across the field, he settles down into an open spot, making it easy for his quarterback.
He has the first and still on his feet. He gets it to the 31-yard line. A big play for this offense.
You see so many offenses these days just throw swing routes to the running back. That's the extension of the run game. Well, that's the play. That's the extension of it. It's the toss. And when he gets outside, watch out. You can dial up home runs.
Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
Yeah, and I'll give him toughness points. He stood in there, stared down the barrel, got whacked, but I won't give him the smart points because he threw the double coverage. You got to make a better decision than that. So try not to get walloped, and definitely don't throw up in the double.
A shot toward the end zone. And that's going to be incomplete. Going for broke on second down, but third down's coming up. Trying to pick up a first down. Back to pass, it's Simpson. Gets it to him on the screen. They stop him at the 23. Good pickup, but not quite enough for the first down. It'll bring up fourth down. They just keep firing. Big tight end makes the grab. First down, still on his feet. We're at the 2-minute timeout. It's been a good one so far. Opportunity for this offense perhaps to take the lead for half. The Crimson Tide comes to the line with the 1st and 10. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Got it in the middle. It's Bernard. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. Line getting set on second down. They'll give it to the back. Got some room in under the goal line. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown Tide!
This has been a back-and-forth battle with a lot of football left to go. Really nice job executing on that rushing touchdown. If they get this extra point, this thing is all tied up.
Made me mad.
Setting up for the extra point at the top. And he made the extra point without problem. So an 82-yard drive there. And they finished it with a beautiful 15-yard run for the score. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. Coming out with it, it's Tate. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Plenty of time to work. Not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Wants to throw. It's Sayan. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Well, he's been Mr. Dependable early in this game. The first 5 attempts, all complete. Finally, the defense able to force an incompletion when they throw his way. This guy's route running his hands. It's a matchup problem, but the defense finally has something good happening.
Some early movement on the offensive line, and they'll walk it back. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts that they will take the penalty. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. It's third and long, backed up inside their 20. Dumps it to the back. Makes the catch. It's Peoples. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. Boy, if they don't convert this fourth down, there will be questions to be answered. How about that elusiveness? He's got space. He stopped at the 40, but it'll be a first down here late in the half. Look throw on first down. He makes the catch. He's down to the 38-yard line, and they can't stop the clock. On 1st and 10 from the 38. Wants to go up top on first down. Caught over the middle. It's people. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's first down. The magic bean is spinning out of control. Already over 200 yards in the first half.
Yeah, they're being aggressive offensively, throwing the football.
No more time to throw. Quarterback is sacked at the 35. Really need to pick up some yardage this time on 2nd and long. Back to throw time, running short in the half. Catch in the middle, it's Smith. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. They'll immediately call timeout. The Buckeyes come to the ball, trying to pick up his 3rd and short. To throw, it's Sayed. They're working that left side. He's run out of bounds, but he's got enough to move the sticks. And you go to old Mr. Reliable in the red zone, and you still have a chance to turn this into 6 instead of 3.
And 3rd down. Great job by this offense. Move the chains. Give yourself another fresh set of downs. Find the big targets in the red zone. Those guys make life easy on a quarterback.
Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Finds his big tight end. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. One more play before the teams head to the locker room. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Touchdown, Ohio State. Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
And that is a perfect job by the offense, executing that 2-minute situation. The quarterback was really in charge and focused. Made sure that all the right decisions were being made with respect to execution and the clock. This is something you practice all season long, and they execute the 2-minute perfectly here at the end of that.
He'll bring it up. It's Bernard. They finally make the stop. That's going to make those halftime stats look a little bit nicer as we head to the break. Alabama ready to put a boot to it to start the 2nd half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. They had this lead to start the 3rd quarter because of the passing game. Didn't get a lot done on the ground.
They did. The quarterback is in a rhythm. That was obvious in the first half. And so this first drive, you want to continue that. You want to see good decision-making. You want to see him playing on time. And as always, delivering the football.
I mean, I don't know how I don't give him the football. It's the reason he's the guy that I can trust. This offense is built around him, so I expect more of the same here in the 2nd half.
Now on first down from the 40. Use the play fake, now to throw. Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top. Perhaps a touchdown saving tackle at the 17. And the Buckeyes have it with a 1st and 10. From the red zone, looking for a space. Good completion on the out. And he's out of bounds after a terrific run and a nice pickup.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. This offense had so much success in that first half, so in the 3rd quarter, they come out, and the quarterback looks like he's still dealing. This has been a really nice drive. That was
touchdown, Buckeyes! The finisher, the exclamation point on that drive. This game must be moving so slowly for this quarterback. He sees everything 2 or 3 beats ahead.
Way ahead. I mean, it's been really, really easy. I better get some more hits on him. I better do something to make him feel uncomfortable, because right now, it's just like, oh, you're running that? Yeah, that's easy. I mean, he's already read your mail. You better change the address and do something different.
He'll bring it up. It's Bernard. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Guys, here comes that David, when they start feeling the need to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game, so Paul, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
It's first and 10 from the 38-yard line.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be, because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
It's definitely the wide receiver's job to create space, right? So whether you're running a go or you're running a hitch like this right here, I got to find a way to push off legally or just create a little bit of space to get some positive yards.
And he was on his way, and they get him down at the 30.
Yeah, and the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating the explosive play.
Snagged in the middle, it's Hale. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Backed up now. Here's second and long. Looking to pass. It's Simpson. And those two couldn't make the connection. It's an incomplete pass.
Well, you can see the frustration on this guy's face. He's one of the best receivers in college football. And they knew coming into this game that he had to get touches. But you can't say enough about how good this defense has been defending him. They've always had an answer, whether it's single coverage, double coverage, man or zone. They have not let him go off, and that's a big reason why they're winning this game.
So first down in the red zone, and this crowd getting behind its defense. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
Man, it's easy to play defense when you can do this. When you can get to the quarterback quick and make him make a decision quick, it makes it easier for the secondary, for the linebackers, for everybody on the field.
And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep.
All right, you got to be careful here if you're the quarterback, right? Back-to-back incompletions. You've got a nice drive. You're still in field goal range, though. Think about this. You cannot take a sack. That has got to be what the play caller is reminding his quarterback about in the headsets right now. If it's not there, throw this thing away.
It's really hard when that quarterback gets outside the pocket because it cuts off half of the field. Once he starts to roll out, everybody starts to sprint to the other side of the field. You know you're not going to throw it across your body going to the right. Great job by the defense closing out and making the interception.
And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
That's what this defense has to do, guys. They've got to knock this quarterback down to the ground. He's already thrown a couple of TDs. The only way you're going to stop that is with good quarterback pressure.
On second down, now trying to make the connection this time. And that's going to fall to the ground, incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming. Trying to pick up a first down. Back to throw, it's Sayed. Steps away to find some room. On the move to the right, looking for a big one. He'll fire back across his body, and it's intercepted. Didn't really get a chance to get started on that return, but he has set him up at the 41-yard line.
Well, this offense really felt coming into today that they were going to have to throw the football. And for the most part, David, this quarterback has been lights out. That time, though, he lets it get away from him a little bit, and that was a critical INT for the defense and their confidence.
They needed something, man. They've given up a lot of yards, and that's the thing about the defense. Just sometimes it can change in one play. They made the interception that forced the turnover, and hopefully, for their sake, maybe getting the quarterback's man just a little.
Unloads to the wideout. What a job to lay out and make the catch.
Man, I love those guys that are willing to put their body on the line. And he does it right here, man. Just lays out. That ball's coming in. You can see it from several yards out, making that play, laying out, keeping the football from touching the turf. Great concentration, great effort by the receiver.
The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
Back to pass on second down. unloads it left. A strike downfield. They make the tackle just outside the end zone, but it'll be 1st and goal from the 1. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. They'll try to open the quarterback, cashing in on this big opportunity deep in the red zone. Quarterback Steve trying to power his way ahead for a few. Steve gets it done.
This is like having an extra running back in your backfield. This quarterback is magic. When he decides to keep the football, he can make people look absolutely silly. He shows you on that one.
Lining up to add another. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And it was finished off with the quarterback sneak. Kickoff unit all lined up, and we're ready to put total leather. He'll bring it out, and it's Graham. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. And they've got a little bit of a cushion here, David. If they can add to it on this drive, it would be nice.
And it definitely makes it a little bit of a difference. Knowing I'm up by more than a field goal, obviously, Jesse, my mindset switches, and I know I can't make mistakes.
Yeah, and David, I don't think they have to reinvent the wheel on offense here. What they've been calling has been working. Just get back to doing what you're good at.
You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. To the air, it's Sayed. Oh, they really could have used that. That's their physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. No sign of the punt team as they will go for it and try to move those chains. Fires to the middle. They make the catch, and the defense will force a turnover on downs.
Man, that's a rough outcome. I get it. I want to try to be aggressive, but backed up in your own territory, aggressive, and you fail. Now you set the other team up for almost automatic points.
And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
Your quarterback's accuracy goes way down when you start to get him on the move. And you want to make it go way down even further? Pop that sucker. Nice job making him move, scramble out to his left, and then getting a good clean stick on him. That's 2 things he has to think about on 1 play.
He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. Hang on, Sloopy. The Buckeye crowd alive on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds space on the right. Gets out of bounds after the big game, and he's got it 1st and goal.
And this offense is going to have to do more of this, right? They're going to have to be aggressive, attack the sidelines. They're going to need some big plays, trailing late in this football game, but they've also got to be smart and be mindful of the clock.
Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. Second and goal for the offense. Catch in the middle, it's Edwards. He's down at the 1, and they almost had a touchdown pass on that one.
Nice job by the defense, forcing the 3rd and goal. You can't allow any run after catch in these situations. Play aggressive, play tight, and play physical.
A 3rd and goal, and this defense feeling energy from the crowd. They jump. The defense got into the neutral zone, and that'll be a first down. So the offense edges it a little closer with the help of the half the distance to the goal penalty. The intoxicating aroma of the end zone is so close, right on the edge on 3rd and goal after the penalty.
Offense will take back 35 yards every time. Bad discipline by the defense.
And after that penalty on the defense, the offense needs to move it just a hair more on 3rd and goal. They'll run the sneak for it. Scores on the sneak.
And I'll tell you what, Reese, I'm not picking a team unless I got a guy that can do something like this at the quarterback spot. I need an athlete. I need a little bit of mobility. Just dictates too much to the defense. QB runs it.
Extra point here will tie the game. And the extra point was good, and we are all tied up in the 4th. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. It was finished off with the quarterback sneak. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. He'll bring it back looking for help. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. They were really aggressive going for it in their own end last time and put them in a tough spot, David.
Yeah, aggressive, reckless. They got to find the balance with this offense to really be productive. And last possession they went for it, they rolled the dice, Palmer, and it didn't work out for them.
Yeah, if you're better on 3rd down moving forward.
And this will be picked off, a costly turnover in a tie game. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. This is near blasphemous, but should the defense just let them score? Maybe they have more confidence in their offense. Unloads to the right. Got his man all by himself. Touchdown, Bama! They've got the lead here in the 4th.
And this offense punctuates another drive. And how about the momentum? Palmer, they've got it all. The offense, the defense, playing together. They're on fire right now.
Yeah, I'm really impressed, David, with the resilience of this offense, because not everything was going their way earlier in this game, but they kept their head down, they kept chopping wood, they found a rhythm, and in this 4th quarter, David, they've been unstoppable.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Let's see if he can make a play on the return. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Dropping back, it's Sam. Makes the catch, it's Tate. There he goes! Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. They opened up this drive, getting all the way out to the 35, and now it's first down again. Got it behind the line. It's Smith. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Gets it out quickly. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47. The Buckeyes come to the line with a new set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. Makes the grab. It's Smith.
And I think the defense doing a really good job of understanding this is late in the game. It matters. Taking away the sidelines, taking away the middle of the field, making him kind of check the football down, go through his progressions, and make that clock tick.
Knocked down at the 29-yard line. Picked up 15 yards on the play, and he's got a first down. They'll leave it with him. He's loose.
And he finally breaks when they get rewarded. They've been trying to run the football, Palmer, but just haven't had success all day.
Yeah, and the staff never gave up on him, too, right? They kept giving him opportunities, and maybe that's the run that starts to open things up here later in this game for this guy.
A first down run on the doorstep. And he'll get this one back to the line of scrimmage, but no farther than that. Timeout called by the defense, 27 seconds to go. second and goal. The run up the middle, trying to find his way to the goal line.
And you got to use a timeout right now after that run play. You've got 3 in your back pocket. You can't take them with you. You're losing this game right now, so take all the time you can to make sure that your quarterback and your head coach and play caller are all on the same page.
It's incomplete. He was shooting for the end zone right there.
And with that incompletion, man, it's go time. Like this offense, there's no more holding back. They've got to have this play. Trailing, they need a big play. Which one of that play call sheet is your go-to play in this moment when I got to have it?
The decision to go for it does not pan out.
And that's a play the quarterback would love to have back late in the game, trailing by only 1 possession on 4th down. It looked like there was a window to put that football in, to get the catch, keep the drive going. The quarterback has an inaccurate pass. It falls incomplete, and that is probably going to do it.
Running out the clock seems to be a mere formality here as they are ready to snap it in victory formation.
That's how you do it. All right, Chad, we're going to be back in a little bit. Appreciate y'all.